What's up, YouTube world? Um, so my name is Robert. Um, I'm a vet of the U.S. Army, um, and I suffer with PTSD. Um, it's kind of hard, um, but here goes. So with my therapy, and then talking with my therapist and explaining the things that I go through every day, um, it literally is a day by day struggle. I just take it one day at a time. I've had some days where it's been tough. And so I find myself a lot of times by myself. And in talking to my therapist, I was explaining to her that um, I find myself talking to myself out loud a lot, all the time. Um, Now, that old saying, I don't know if you people have heard it before, anyone out there, but they always say that you can talk to yourself, just don't answer yourself. Uh, so, I don't know. I guess sometimes I find myself asking myself a question and stepping outside of the other side of me, I guess, answering the questions. Um, but she told me, she asked me some questions, and she was like, "Well, what's the thing?" And I told her, I said, if you want to know what's the thing with me when it comes to PTSD, I told her, I feel like I'm alone. And I'm not talking like the type of alone of like, you're lonely. Like the type of alone where you can have family around, you can have friends around, but they just don't get it. Um, you get people that'll say, especially family, they'll tell you, it'll be all right. Um, you'll be all right. Everything will be okay. And they don't really get what you're going through because they don't understand it. Um, so I was telling my therapist, I was like, yeah, I find myself, my long time, I'm talking to the TV, I'm talking out loud to the car radio because I listen to sports radio, talk radio. I don't really listen to music when I'm in the car. Uh, and so she told me, she said, well, you feel like you have no one to talk to? I said, other than you? Not really. I said, I can't explain it to family because when you try, um, again, like I said before, they just don't get it. Um, and it's kind of hard trying to push that toward people who don't understand it and probably never will. Doesn't mean that they don't love me. Um, not saying that. Just just saying that when different things come about, everybody has a go-to. They have you know if you want to talk about relationship things and this, oh, what'd you do today, and this and this and this, you know, um, and they can bounce things off me all day, and I can give advice on what I thought and this and this. But then when I say something, or I'm having a day, um, it's kind of like, what's wrong? And then when you try to explain, it's kind of the stare of, I don't know what to tell you. Uh, and I think I went through a whole process of being frustrated because I was trying to force family and friends to get it. And at one point, um, not long ago, which I'll probably get into at another time, um, I had gone to dark places before, but I really went to a dark place at that point in time, man. So, long story short, I started a YouTube page, channel, whatever y'all call it. I don't know. You young millennials, this is stuff y'all do. Um, and the reason I did, my therapist says that well, you like to talk, and no matter what you're going through, she said, you've given good advice. I've seen you talking to people when you come up for the session, I'm sitting outside and be talking to people. And she says that, no matter what you're going through, you seem like you never let anyone try to be down. You seem to try to give good advice. I guess you're just not good at giving good advice to yourself. Which is, probably a good way to put it, from her point of view, I guess. So she said, well, why don't you start a YouTube page or something? And she said, and then just talk. You could just talk. You ain't got to talk to nobody. Unless you guys out there want to talk back, and that's on y'all. But she says every day that you feel like you need to talk out loud in your car, go to your YouTube page and just talk. Whatever it is, it don't matter if it's something you're going through, because maybe somebody can kind of, relate. It could be something you don't like, and give your opinion on it. So, just a brief summation of what I'm intending to do as far as my YouTube channel. I just intend to come on, and just talk, because it's my therapy. And if somebody else out there that might be going through PTSD, you want to come on and comment and talk and, answer some questions and all this and this, or ask some questions, or get questions answered, however you want to put it. If you want to do all that, hey, that's pretty much what I'm here for. My channel, anyway. It's for my peace of mind, and like I said, it's kind of, I'm just gonna see what this, my therapist, her thought process. I just want to see what it is, and I do like to talk, but like I said, I'm alone. I'm not lonely. I just feel like I'm alone a lot of times, and I'm gonna see where it goes. See what happens. If you, like I said, if you guys want to come on and just want to chat it up, ask some questions, hey, feel free. Whatever I decide to talk about that day, that particular video, or if I'm on live, whatever. I'm new to this YouTube thing, so I'm just gonna start it and see what happens. I don't know nothing about editing and all this stuff that I see people be talking about. My youngest daughter, she tried to explain all this stuff to me, and I told her, as a girl, I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is I just have things that sometimes go on up here in the noggin, and I feel like, no disrespect to y'all as my family, but I feel like y'all don't get it, because you don't. And so I just feel like I'm always just talking out loud, so I might as well talk to a recorder and see what happens, and see if get some response. So that's kind of just a basic thing of what I intend to be doing. Just my therapy. It's just talking out loud, is the channel. And it's just therapy for me. So, I just see what happens, and see where it goes from there. Like I said, I will talk about anything. Shit, you chip your toenail and you want to talk about that, I'll talk about that. I'll tell you what I think. Get you a new toe. Something, I don't know. But either way, I just want to see what happens as far as, trying to get back to the right state of mind, and staying there, and being in that right state of mind all the time. Not just having a good day, bad day, and alternating and stuff like that. And then maybe, people will kind of, they'll kind of understand it and be like, hey, you know what? Kind of went through some stuff like that too. And hey, I get it. And like I said, that's what it's for. You just want to come on and just talk about whatever. It works for me. So appreciate y'all taking a few minutes just to listen to me. And let's see what's happening. All right. Thank you guys. Appreciate you.